Hi, this is Myra McElhaney. I'm on the board for Dress for Success Atlanta, and we're celebrating Women's History Month and Your Hour, Her Power by interviewing women in power. This morning, I have the pleasure of talking with Dr. DeRetta Rhodes, who is the Executive Vice President, Chief Culture Officer for the Atlanta Braves. Good morning, Dr. Rhodes.
Good morning. How are you?
Great, thanks. So good to talk with you. Would you tell us a little about what it is that you do there as Chief Culture Officer?
Sure, I'd love to. It's funny. It's a conglomerate of things that is mostly dealing with people. So I am responsible for what we call people capital, our human resources department. I'm also responsible for community affairs, our Atlanta Braves Foundation, and corporate communications. So if you think about everything that touches a person, both internal and external, is what I deal with. So I have the opportunity to work with some amazing people. I'm also responsible for our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council that consists of all of the things that we do around diversity, equity, and inclusion as well. So it's all about people. So when I think about my job, it is everything that touches a person, how they feel, react, act within an organization. I get the opportunity to work with everyone in that aspect in the organization.
Wow, that is a tremendous job with all the things you've named. That could be 3 or 4 jobs in one. So I know you're really busy. You were nominated as someone who empowers women. And of course, you're in a male-dominated culture. So just the fact that you have that position is a great role model for women. But tell us a little about your beliefs about the importance of empowering women in business, especially.
So I think that's really important. I have throughout my career, I have been very blessed to have people that have either poured into me, have been considered mentors, have been considered supporters, have been just all of those things that sometimes you don't even realize that they're doing. And so what I've always wanted to do and what I've always tried to do is make sure that I give back. And so mentoring has always been very important to me. I have been a mentor and a mentee in Path Builders, which is an amazing organization. So I've worked with women from the capacity of being a mentor, and I too have been mentored as well. I'm on the board of 21st Century Leaders, and so the importance of leadership in our young adults is critically important to me. And I think that that's a part of leadership as well that you think about that's important. I have had the opportunity when I was going through my doctorate as well to really focus on women in leadership and what that meant and the importance of having the voice of women in a room. And so I guess I could say to you that I kind of have espoused the understanding of women and the importance of us being there. And it started with my grandmother and my mother. And so if I think about individuals that mentored me very young and early on, it would be the two of them. And so I've been just blessed from that standpoint. So I've always felt like it's funny when someone contacts me and they say, hey, are you willing to talk with me? Are you willing to mentor me? And I often come back and say, you know, this is a two-way street. You probably will be mentoring me as well, because I look at it as a very reciprocal relationship when you have the opportunity for someone to come to you. And then you also have the opportunity to learn for them as well. And so that's what I've tried to do throughout my career, because it was poured into me to do that. And it was poured into me that individuals did that for me.
Thank you. That is wonderful. Again, I'm Myra McElhaney with Dress for Success Atlanta. We're celebrating Women's History Month with Your Hour, Her Power, where we invite people to donate an hour of their pay for women in need through our organization. We are talking with Women in Power, and today we were talking with Dr. DeRetta Rhodes. Thank you, Dr. Rhodes. And if anyone wants to learn more about this, please go to atlanta.dressforsuccess.org. Thank you.